Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Got a knife review video for you, and today we're gonna look at the Finch Cimarron. And I've had this for several weeks. I'm really behind on doing reviews. I've done a slew of unboxing videos on a bunch of knives and EDC items, and I'm finally getting around to doing the reviews. So be forewarned, there's gonna be a ton of knife and other EDC gear reviews coming out. But today we're going to look at this. This is one of the first ones I bought this year. You know, out of the 6 or 7 I've recently bought, and definitely I've had it long enough, carried it long enough, used it enough to give a pretty good review on this. And like I said, I got a ton of reviews coming up. I got some really nice knives, you know, recently. But yeah, the Finch Cimarron. I guess we'll do like I used to do some size comparisons. I actually brought out a bunch of knives. You know, if you're not aware of this, I think I have enough knives to kind of give you an idea. And go over the specs real quick on it. Talk about it. Tell you what I like, don't like. And yeah, that'll be about it. So let's get rolling on this. Do the standard usual size comparisons. Got the paramilitary 2. You can see pretty decent size comparison. Blade length's about the same. Handle on the paramilitary 2's longer. You know, it's got a long handle on it. The Para 3 lightweight. The Cimarron's longer than the Para 3. Bring out the Benchmade Griptilian full size. That's pretty close. Bring out the Ritter Hogue Mini RSK. You can see that's bigger than the Mini Hogue, or the Mini Ritter Mini RSK. Full size bug out. You can see it, Cimarron's a little bit longer than the full size bug out, mini bug out. Definitely bigger than the mini. Let's do about a Civivi Elementum. Definitely longer than the Elementum. It's got a thinner blade. Handle scale's pretty close. Now let's do some knives in this style. Slender handles, slender blades. First one is the Tucson TS-169. This is the one I won from Neves Knives. And this probably isn't a common, it won't stand up straight. This probably isn't a common known knife, but it's very similar in style. How about the Ruger Crkt Lck? This is actually a knife I won from Ethan's Ruins EDC. Nice little budget knife. The Cimarron's longer than that one. How about the Crkt CEO? This is the original, you know, with the thumb stud. They now have a flipper version, and this won't stand up either. Line the pivots up. The Cimarron is a little longer. Definitely a little bit taller. And how about the Civivi X-Arc? It's a front flipper. That's quite a bit shorter than the Cimarron. How about another Finch? The Finch Holiday. Another new one, so be on the lookout, because I'll be doing a review on this one coming up. And that's quite a bit shorter than the Cimarron. And what about what I'm carrying today? Today I'm carrying the Civivi Brazen, my latest acquisition. And they are pretty close overall length. Blade length close, handle length close. Definitely a lot thinner than the Brazen. So I just got this. I will be doing a review on this one after the other ones. But yeah, so that's all the size comparisons I have. Go over the specs. I will put the specs up top here, up above, and move this down, give myself room. But got an overall length of 7.875 inches. Blade length is 3.375, and the cutting edge is about 3.125. The blade width, the height this direction, is 0.75, 3/4 of an inch. Blade thickness is 0.12. It's a really nice thin blade. Blade steel on this is 14C28N. It will focus. There you have the knife name Cimarron. You got the Finch logo right there. It is a drop point. Barely. So it's a drop point. It's a slight hollow grind. Bead blasted finish. Handle length is 4.5, 4.5 inches. The handle width, height here this direction is 0.875. Handle thickness is 0.44. Got nice G10 handles. This is the gray, the green and gray version. Got layered G10. They do have a blue and green that looks like the Seattle Seahawks colors, a black and gray, and I can't remember the other one. Anyways, got several colors to choose from. Some of them are pretty bright. I like the green with the tan inside of it. I think it's good color. Rides on bearings. It's a liner lock. Lockup is good. No blade play. Real quick, you got a nice titanium pocket clip. It's not deep carry, but I do not mind it. This clip works good. It is right hand tip up only. There's no way to move it. It weighs 3.11 ounces, just over 3 ounces. And if I didn't mention, the price on this is 89 bucks. So 89 bucks, get a pretty nice knife, in my opinion. And that's it for the specs. Take a look and talk about this a little bit. As I said, it's got a 3.37 inch blade. It's 14C28N. I like that steel. I have no issues with 14C28N. I like it actually better than D2. I like it better than 9CR, which I do. I like 9CR, but Yeah, 14C 28-inch steel, good steel. Got a nice bead blast finish to it. Like I said, you got the blade steel here, got the knife name there, Cimarron. I don't mind that at all. That looks fine. The Finch name right there. That's totally fine with me. So it's not over billboarded. Boy. Plus this blade supposedly is inspired by the wind turbines, out in the Midwest where they have, miles of these windmills. Which is cool because I'm in upstate New York and we have they're all over up here also. But I can see that in the blade. Ball bearing pivot. Action is so smooth. That's a light, thin blade, and really it almost drop shuts. G10 scales, like I mentioned, the layered G10, 2 colors. It's smooth G10. Not really grippy at all, but with a jimping on top of the blade and right here behind the flipper tab, you get locked in. I don't think you have to worry about slipping on this knife, especially for being such a straight handled knife. You really get a good purchase on this. Pocket clip, like I said, right hand tip up only, titanium pocket clip, which works really well. I have no issues with this pocket clip in and out of pocket. Like I said, it's not really deep carry. You got the little, what I always call a shark fin sticking out of my pocket, out of your pocket. But yeah, man, I saw this. I saw the Holiday plus the Finch 1929, and I want them all. I want all the Finches, but this is the cheapest model. I got it, and I tell you, you're getting one heck of a knife for 89 bucks. Cannot beat it. Action is remarkable on this. Like I said, it's pretty near drop shutty for such a thin, light blade. And you got a G10 back spacer. Same color as the outer part of the scales. I like that. Centering on this thing is dead on still. So I kind of already saying what I like about it, but tell you again real quick, I like the shape of this thing. It's a longer knife, just under 8 inches, very thin, ergonomics. It's very neutral, handle. Fits my hand good. I get all 4 fingers on there, plenty of room. My fingers are not cramped in there. Jimping on top is very good. Wish it was just a little bit longer when my thumb lands, but my thumb hits both, does hit it. Does have jimping on the back side of the flipper tab, so you can choke up, get a good grip on that. And yeah, it just fits really good. The way this curves down right here is excellent because it fits in the palm of my hand. There's no sharp point, corner to dig in my hand. Very comfortable. I do not feel that pocket clip. I mean, if I think about it, I can say, yeah, there's a pocket clip there, but it doesn't create a hot spot, doesn't bother me, and I get weird about pocket clips sometimes. This one does not even bother me at all. I hardly even know it's there. And the overall fit and finish on this thing is just excellent. Every corner is rounded off. There's no sharp edges. Pocket clip, like I said, I don't even feel it. Screws, these stick up just a tiny bit. Pivot is flush. That pivot's pretty much flush. There's just no hot spots on this knife for me. I get no hot spots. Got a very small flipper tab that, man, just works good. You can push button it, but I kind of light flicker. It seems to come out better that way. I'm a natural light switch flicker, not a push button deployer. But yeah, I like the looks of it. Focus. I love how the blade disappears into the handle. And that's another thing. With that much sticking up, it doesn't show the blade. If I have a knife, it's going to stick out of my pocket a little bit, I don't want the blade showing. That's just my personal preference. But yeah, what I don't like about this, oh my goodness, I can't really think of anything I don't like. I guess I could say if it had a deep carry pocket clip, it'd be better, but I don't think it would be. I think a deep carry, loop over pocket clip would create a hot spot on this, and it would just take away from the looks. But yeah, check these, Finch knives out. They got some awesome knives. Definitely, the two I have are not going to be my last ones. And this is the Finch Crkt Cimarron. Like, obviously I got the green and tan. I really like it. And that's about it. I cannot think of anything I do not like. There's a time and place for these nice slender knives, and this is a very nice knife. And it's a slight hollow grind. It's a slicer. It really slices good. I have no complaints. I mean, oh yeah, mention the crest right here, or shield, is glow in the dark. Got, it's loom. So that's pretty cool. I think that looks neat when it actually is glowing. But yeah, I guess that's my review on the Finch Cimarron. I don't have anything really bad to say about it. I really do like it. And I guess that's it for this knife. But yeah, be on the lookout. I have a bunch of knives to review. I have the Kaiser Latvian Mini front flipper, Boba Fett colors. I mean, you can't get cooler than this. This is a pretty nice knife. It also has a back flipper. So a really cool knife. Be on the lookout for the review on that. I have another Kaiser. This is the Swag Swayback. Wharncliffe blade, button lock, thumb studs, besides the flipper. Every time I go to close this, I try to reach for a liner lock on this. I do not know why, but because I don't do that anything with an axis lock. I never go for a liner lock on these, but this button lock I do. So anyways, this is another one coming up for review. I also have Asher Knife's Flashback, which is a pretty nice little budget knife. This has 12 C27N steel. First knife with that steel I've gotten. And I can't wait to do a review on this one. Another Finch. This is the Holiday Wharncliffe blade. I just kind of realized I like these Wharncliffe blades. But yeah, that's another review. And obviously, my newest one, the Civivi Brazen. Be on the lookout for this review. So far, I like that one. And I guess that's it. You know, as usual, you like this video, hit that like button. Leave a comment down below if you have the Cimarron or other Finch models, what you think of them, or anything else I showed today. Yeah. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Channel's growing pretty good. It's awesome. I really can't believe the channel's got as many subscribers as it does. And I appreciate everyone. And I guess, till the next video, bye.